All right, guys, I wanted to give you an extra page that you can do as well. This is extra. You don't have to do this. This is if you would like a little extra something to do. Okay. So this is our graphing page in our packet. It's page 45. So this is good for us to practice how to read a graph. We haven't been practicing that this year, but I'm going to show you how to read it now, and you can try it and see if you can do it on your own, okay, for some extra practice. So here we have our graph, okay? So let's read our instructions for it. Count the number of symbols in each row. Place that number in the last column. Answer the questions about the graph. So on the very side of our graph, we have our labels. We have website, poster, school, door, and checklist. So this graph is going to tell us how many times we see that word in our article. Okay, so there's the words, list of words, and underneath we've got our row of numbers. That tells us how many times we saw it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to read the graph so you know what it's telling you. So if we look at website, I see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 symbols next to it. Or what you can do if you don't want to count them, you can go to the very end where the last symbol is, go down, and you see 4. So that means website, the word website was in our article 4 times. So I'm going to write a 4 at the end to help us remember. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with poster. So I can go all the way to the last symbol and go down and see 5. If you want to double check, you can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're going to do that for all of the symbols listed of the words listed to fill out your graph. So you have your graph filled out. Once you do that, you can answer the 5 questions about the graph. Okay, so I'm going to answer the first question and then leave the rest for you to do if you'd like. So first one, which word has the most symbols? The most. That's the biggest number. So that means I have to go back and fill this whole thing out. So school has 6. Door has 1, 2. And checklist has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they want to know which one had the most. So that's the biggest number. So you can look at the symbols to see which row is the longest. So if you look, school is the longest, or you can look on the side here to find the biggest number, which is 6. So if I look across, school has 6. So school had the most symbols. Okay, and then you can go through and answer the other 4 if you'd like to practice reading your graphs.